Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for another exciting episode of Cooking with Paula Deen. Here's your host, Paula Deen.
Oh yeah. Big Papa. I love Notorious B.I.G. Don't y'all just love Notorious B.I.G.? Woo! Okay, y'all. Let's get down to cooking, shall we? Alright. Today, I'm going to teach y'all how photosynthesis works. Okay, y'all? Are you ready? So, we're going to start with this. This is our H2O molecule. Okay, that's water for y'all that don't know. And a molecule or an atom has like two different parts to it, and there's the inside part and the outside part, and the outside part is going to be the electrons today, okay? And the inside part we're going to say is the H plus ions, okay? And so in photosynthesis there's two parts, alright y'all? There's the light reaction, which is this over here, and there's the dark reaction, which is this over here, okay? So the light reaction happens first, and it feeds, you have to have the light reaction to have the dark reaction, okay y'all? Remember that. And so, why you need light for the light reaction? Let's turn off the lights, y'all. Let's turn off the lights. We don't have any light in here, okay? And so when the lights come on, we have the light reaction, okay? It takes the water molecule and it goes into photosystem 2, which is this right here. When the light hits it, okay, it splits it, all right? It's split. And you got the inside part, which is the H plus ions, and they go into this thing called ATP synthase, okay? We're going to come back to that. But for right now, we're going to stick with these electrons, okay? So you got your electrons, and they go into photosystem 2 here, and they just smash around, and it's kind of gross, but you know, that's how plant life is, am I right, y'all?
You're right.
Oh my gosh, I just killed myself. And once you got your electrons in photosystem 2 here, then they go through to photosystem 1. They move into a different system, okay? And so now they're in photosystem 1, okay? And they're with the other whatever, and you got electrons in here, okay? That's the main point, all right? We've got electrons. And they're in photosystem 1, and then they move again. They just keep moving because they've got so much energy, you know? They've been hit with this light. And then they go into this other thing called NADP plus reductase, okay? And that's what this bowl is. It's NADP plus reductase. And when you put it in there, it becomes NADPH. All right, y'all? And that's something that we need for our dark reaction. So that's part of the reason why this is so important. And then we're going to move back over here to this ATP synthase, where we've got this. This is our ADP. It stands for adenosine diphosphate. All right, y'all? And you can't do anything with that. It's no use to anyone. But when you put this hydrogen ion, you can see right here, when you put that through there, then you end up with adenosine triphosphate. And that is so useful, y'all. Y'all don't even know. In cooking and in life, that's something y'all all need to know, is that ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is just, it works miracles, all right, y'all? It's almost as good as butter, but not quite. And so, all right, so now we've got our ATP and our NADPH, and these are the two things that we need in order for our dark reaction to work, all right? The dark reaction is also called the Calvin cycle, all right? It's named after Calvin because he discovered it. And we have our carbon dioxide here, you see it here? And we've got our rubisco biphosphate in there. That's like an enzyme kind of thing. And so what happens first in the Calvin cycle is you add, yeah, that's right. You add your carbon dioxide to your RuBP, rubisco biphosphate. I gotta grab another, I just don't have enough utensils today. And you just mix it around like this, okay? So now you've got whatever that is. And then, okay, y'all, I need to take a break. I'm going crazy here. All right, so now we've got our RuBP and our carbon dioxide in here, and now we need to add the ATP, okay, y'all? You see that? Just look at how good it looks, all right? So we add that in there. Oh yeah, I can just tell it's gonna work. And then we add our NADPH, okay? That's just, it looks good. Y'all can't smell it, but woo! It's killing me. I'm ready to eat, you know, y'all? So here we go. We've got all our ingredients. Remember, here's what we've got in here, okay? Let's just run over it right quick. All right, no, let's just run over the whole process, okay? So here's a diagram, all right? I know some of y'all are slow out there, so we're gonna teach you about this. Here's photosystem 2, all right, we had it right here. You see this? This was photosystem 2. We took the H2O molecule and it split into hydrogen and oxygen, which we kind of forgot about, and then electrons because of the light that hit it. Remember that? We needed light because this is the light reaction. You see that, y'all? You need the light, all right? Don't forget it. And then the electrons went through photosystem 1 and NADP reductase, and it became NADPH, which is what we had right here. Remember that, y'all? We needed that. That's why it's boxed there, because it's important. And then we had our H plus ions, and they went through this ATP synthase, which was this bowl right here. And it took our ADP, adenosine diphosphate, and made ATP, which is important, which is very important. And then we had our dark reaction on this side. You see, that's the dark reaction. That's why we wrote dark reaction on it, right, y'all? Right?
Yeah!
All right. So we put our CO2, carbon dioxide, that's this right here, the carbon dioxide, in with our rubisco biphosphate, and it mixed together, and it made phosphoglycerate, and we put the ATP and the NADPH, and it's this one, I can't even pronounce that, y'all, it's just too much for me, but it's one something or other, and I don't know what it was, but it's not important, all right? So it went through this big cycle, and it ended up with glucose and other sugars. You see that, how we have that there? And that's what we've got here in our bowl. And as you can see, if you just, it just looks so good. And you go put it in the oven, and you let it bake up. I did one beforehand so y'all could see what it looked like. And you see, you come out with this bamboo plant. It's just beautiful. And that's photosynthesis there for you folks. So thank you so much for watching, and join us next time. Shout out to Biggie Smalls.